Hello.
Hello.
Hey guys.
Hello.
We're just waiting for everybody to join right now. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so it looks like we have about 7 people, so we're pretty close to full. So, hey guys. Okay. Looks like a few more people are joining.
Hi.
So we're just gonna wait a little. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we got 8 people. Cool. Okay, hey guys, my name's Joe, and today we were going to learn how to make pancakes, but I went to the kitchen and the kitchen was full, so unfortunately I won't be able to show you how to make pancakes. Or I mean, like, I won't show you the actual process in the kitchen, but I'm going to show you the process from this room right here. So, before we do that, I just like to have everybody introduce themselves so we kind of learn about who's here. My name's Joe, and I'm from the United States. And then I'm just going to have you guys move down the line, say your name and the country that you're from. So, first I think we have Anil.
Yes.
Where are you from?
My name is Anil, and I am from Turkey.
Alright, cool. Welcome. Erdem.
Hello, my name is Erdem. I am from Turkey.
Turkey, cool. Okay, Jose.
Hi everybody, my name is Jose. I am from Peru.
Peru, cool, awesome. Then Madi.
Hi, my name is Mehdi. I am from Algeria.
Nigeria, okay, cool. Mark.
Hi guys, my name is Mark. I'm from Serbia.
Serbia, cool. Mohammed.
Hello Joe, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm fine.
Where are you from?
I am from Syria.
Syria, cool. Okay, Oscar.
Hi everyone, my name is Oscar. I'm from Colombia.
From Colombia, cool. Radi. Can you hear us?
Yes.
No, Radi. Okay, it sounds like he cannot hear us. Serdar.
Hi, I'm from Turkey. I'm living in the United States.
Awesome. Cool. Okay. Well, I'm glad you guys are all here today. Unfortunately, we will not be seeing the actual process of cooking pancakes. I'm going to try and do that in the future, but it'll probably have to be at an earlier time because the kitchen was taken, like I said. So, right now, I'm just going to show you the ingredients that make up pancakes and just talk about the process a little bit. But before I do that, I'm going to turn on the lights real quick because it's a little dark. Okay, well, that did not help very much. Anyways, okay, so, pancakes are a very typical kind of American breakfast food. So, before I explain a little bit more about pancakes, I'd just like to have you guys explain what you eat for breakfast, so then we can kind of compare it to see if maybe anybody else eats pancakes or something similar in their country. So first, we'll start off with Anil. What do you eat for breakfast?
I eat so many eggs. I like eggs. Yes, omelets.
Omelets. Ah, okay.
Yes.
Omelets are very good. Cool.
and cheese
Cheese in your omelets?
and
Yeah.
something like that.
What about any like tomatoes or peppers or onions?
And tomatoes also, yes.
Okay, cool. And you're from, remind me again, you're from Turkey, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Erdem, what do you usually eat for breakfast?
Sometimes eggs and cheese,
Eggs and cheese.
uh, maybe honey.
Oh, honey too? Okay, cool.
And
Looks like we have somebody new. Hario? Can you hear us?
Jairo.
Jairo, sorry. Where are you from?
Hello. Hello.
Hello, where are you from?
I'm from Colombia, Bogota.
From Bogota, okay, welcome. What do you
Okay.
usually eat for breakfast?
My breakfast is eggs.
Eggs, okay. How
Eggs with what?
do you like your eggs? Scrambled, sunny side up, in an omelet?
An omelette. An
Omelet
omelette with cheese,
with
and I
cheese.
have milk, coffee milk. Yes,
Yeah, coffee.
coffee milk and bread. Bread with no, bread.
With bread? Okay. Cool. Awesome,
Yes.
thank you. Okay, Jose?
Well, I usually take for breakfast some loaf of bread with sometimes egg or butter, honey, and always some milk with
Milk.
cocoa.
Okay. Sounds like a good breakfast. Cool. Madi? Can you hear us, Madi? Okay, sounds like he went somewhere. Mark?
I usually eat oats with milk.
Oats and milk.
Yes, and with some hazelnuts and
Ooh,
raisins.
that sounds really good. Oats, hazelnuts, and raisins, milk. That sounds really good.
Yes.
All right, Mohammed?
I don't eat breakfast.
You don't eat breakfast?
No, I wake up at 3 o'clock every day.
We eat fried humans. We are cannibals.
Oh my gosh! Wow. Well, that's cool then. If you do that, I prefer breakfast. It's my favorite meal of the day, so I definitely try and wake up every day and eat breakfast. Okay. Oscar?
I usually eat eggs too,
Eggs too. Okay.
but also chocolate, hot chocolate,
Hot chocolate.
bread with marmalade,
Bread with jelly, I think. Mermelada.
jelly, yeah, yes,
Okay.
Marmelade.
Jelly. Yeah.
jelly.
Okay.
Okay, that,
That's it.
yes.
Okay. Cool. And then Serdar.
Actually, generally, I usually eat a lot of things in breakfast, but I like cheese and milk nowadays.
Cheese and milk. So,
Right.
do you mean together, like your cheese with your milk?
Yes, together. I like it together.
So wait, so I'm trying to picture that. So, like you have your glass of milk and you eat cheese with it on the side, so like milk, cheese?
First of all, I'm eating cheese, and then I'm drinking milk.
Ah, okay. Interesting. What kind of cheese?
It is wonderful. I recommend you.
Okay, I'll have to try that.
Yeah.
What kind of cheese?
And traditional cheese.
Traditional cheese.
It is very hard.
Hard cheese. Okay. Okay. Interesting. All right. Thank you. Looks like we have one other. No, wait. I think that's it. Unless Madi is back. Madi? No, Madi is not here. Okay. So interesting. So it sounds like a lot of you eat eggs for breakfast. So pancakes, they do need some time to make. They take about 30 minutes to make. So it's not something that you probably would make every day. I mean, like, especially if you're busy with work or you need to, I don't know, you need to go somewhere every day, like school or work, or if you have something else going on, then it's hard to find time to make pancakes because they take a little bit. But usually I eat cereal, but since I'm not as busy like this week and next week, I'm probably going to make pancakes a little bit. And so you can make, most people used to make pancakes by scratch, but a lot more products are coming out that have the pancake mix already made, and so all you need is a few ingredients. So what that looks like is this. This is called Bisquick, and so this is mix already made together. So the only things you need are eggs and milk. So all you need to do is get 2 eggs and 1 cup of milk, and then you use 2 cups of this, and you mix that together, and then you have your batter. So here I'm gonna write.
There isn't cheese, right?
There's no cheese. So I'm just gonna write down a few words. Batter. So that's when you have the eggs mixed with the pancake mixed with the milk. So that's gonna be called your batter. Does everybody see that?
Water.
Yeah, it's on the side, on the Verbling chat on the right, if you can't see that. So that's that. So usually what you do is you're gonna get a bowl, just some kind of mixing bowl, and you're gonna use these, what are called measuring cups. So these are measuring cups. Yeah. So I'm gonna write some of these words down. So measuring cups. So question? No?
No.
Okay. So this big one right here is going to be 1 cup. So that's 237 milliliters. So you're going to get 2 cups of this pancake mix, and so this is for making about 14 pancakes. So you can obviously make a lot more than that, but you're going to make 14 pancakes. So you're going to start out with 2 cups of pancake mix. You're going to put it in the bowl, the mixing bowl. You can call that the bowl.
Packs are plastic, right?
What are plastic?
Cups. 2 cups are plastics.
Yeah, so these are made out of plastic. They also have them made out of metal. I mean, but yeah, mostly plastic. So yeah, so this is 1 cup. And so here, I'm just going to show you what the mix looks like real quick. So this is what the pancake mix looks like. So you can see it's everything already mixed together. So I'm not sure. I think you can make, if you were to use the entire box, you could make 155 pancakes.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's a lot of pancakes. So this is the
class.
yeah.
Hi, I
Exactly.
am back.
It's like as I see.
Yeah. Exactly. So that's the pancake mix, and then we have the mixing bowl. And then you might stir it with this wooden spoon. Just gonna write that real quick. Wooden spoon. So there are also different variations to the pancakes. A lot of people might put different fruits in them too. So I've had strawberry pancakes before, which are pretty delicious. My friend and I were going to make banana pancakes actually. So these are actually pretty good too. There's actually a song by, I don't know if any of you have ever heard of, it's called Banana Pancakes by Jack Johnson. So that's a good song, and banana pancakes are very delicious. So what you do is you take your bananas and you slice them up. So that's when you take the knife and just chop them up. And then what you do is you kind of smush them into like a, not a liquid, but like a really smushy kind of mix. and then you mix them into the batter. So you've got your bananas, you've got your milk, you've got your eggs, and you've got your pancake mix, and that's gonna make up your batter. Yeah, smushy. So smushy means like really, really. How do you describe smushy? Has anybody heard of the word smushy?
No, for me.
No? No. Okay. Smushy is like, it's like when something is really, like, for example, here. So, as you can see, this banana is kind of old, or like it's going bad. And see how this part is black?
Yes.
And see how right here, when I push down, nothing happens because it's firm, it's hard. But right here, it's black, and so it's getting old. So when I push down, it's really smushy. You can see that. So it's kind of disgusting. But that's smushy.
Not hard, right?
Not hard, exactly. The opposite of hard. So it's just like you can change the shape by like applying pressure to it, basically.
Crush.
Pressure is like when you do this, like when you push down on it, you're applying pressure. So like
You mean it's stir?
yes,
That's
it's like
Stiff.
it's stiff. Stiff. Exactly. So like the spoon, this is it's made out of wood, so it's really stiff. Exactly. So I'm just gonna write that real quick. Stiff and smushy again. So yeah, those are those words. So yeah, so you're gonna mix it all together in this bowl, and then after you have it all mixed together, that's gonna be your batter, like I said earlier. Then what you're gonna want to do is grab a frying pan. So this is what usually people will cook it on, but there's also something called a skillet, which I'm gonna show you guys a picture on Google Images real quick. Skillet is what most people cook their pancakes on. So one sec. I'm going to share my screen with you guys. And let's see. Okay. So there are multiple variations to skillets. So like this is a pretty common one. So can everybody see this?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, good. So it looks like a pan, but I think the bottom is thinner on a skillet. So it will cook a lot faster since it's not as thick, and they're pretty heavy too. So that's a skillet. That's one type of a skillet. Then you also have skillets that are rectangle. I'm trying to find one. Oh, let's see. Which is probably the most common. Question?
Is it only for pancakes, or can you fry something else?
You can fry other things on skillets. I don't have a skillet, so I don't know what you might use. It's kind of hard to see, but I think this is a skillet right here. It's kind of rectangle, but that's another type of a skillet that you might use to cook pancakes. I wish there were more. But anyways, that's a skillet. So that's what you either use, a frying pan or a skillet. So in my case, I have a frying pan. So I'm gonna write that word for you guys real quick. Frying pan. And so what you're gonna do is you're gonna get your cooking oil. So here's my cooking oil, Cisco. So you're gonna put that on the pan, on this, like just dazzle it on, and then you're gonna let the pan warm up, and you're probably gonna want to cook it on like 4 or 5. So like on the stove here, I have a picture for you guys that I'm going to show you. So you're gonna cook this on the stove. So let's see. Okay, so let's see. Here's a good picture. So this is the stove. You have the oven on the bottom and the stove on top. Can everybody see that?
Yeah.
Yes.
And then so this whole thing as a collection is called a stove, but the
Stove.
individual, yeah, so I'll write that for you. S-T-O-V-E, stove. And so the individual, you can see how there are 4 things. These are called burners. Stove
Yes.
burners, yeah, stove burners or just burners. So that's that. So you're gonna heat up the stove, and you're gonna put you're gonna put it on kind of medium heat. So like, I don't know, 4 or 5, between like 4 and 6 probably. And I wish I could show you guys. I wish I had. So I'd probably use this to flip the pancakes. Usually you're gonna use like a spatula. Oops. Does everybody know what a spatula is? No.
Yes.
Yes?
No.
Yes.
I do.
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to show you guys real quick just in case anybody doesn't know. But spatula you're going to use to flip the pancakes. So
You mean change the side of the...
yeah, exactly. That's what I mean by flip. So here's a spatula. Yeah, so exactly, flip the pancake. So what you're going to do is you're going to stick it underneath the pancake, and then you're going to flip it on the
Flip.
other side. Exactly, flip. So you can cook the other side.
How much time?
How much time? So that kind of varies depending on the heat. So if you have it on lower heat, it's going to take longer time. If you have it on higher heat, like if you have it on maybe 6, then it's going to be less time. It's a thing that you have to watch, which is why I wanted to show you guys.
Okay.
But I'm going to try and do it in the future, hopefully, and maybe you guys can come then. But what you want to do is you want the pancakes to be kind of like a golden brown. So can you see that color of the pancakes on there?
Yes.
So that's the color you're going to want it to be, like that kind of brown. And then when it starts getting like a darker brown, then you know that you should probably take the pancakes off. So what you can do is put it on for like a few minutes, and it's really hard to explain, but the way it works is you put the batter on, and you put it like in the shape of a circle. Well, I mean, it will just automatically go in the shape of a circle, and then on the corners, it'll be kind of liquidy, and you'll see kind of little bubbles start to form. I think it's kind of hard to explain. That probably doesn't make sense, but basically what you're going to do is you're going to wait for the edges of the pancakes to form. So when I mean edges, I mean like the line around the pancakes, the side of the pancakes. So what you're going to do is wait for those to start to form. Then when those are formed pretty well, you're going to flip it, and then you're going to cook the other side. And if you flip it and realize that it's not completely brown, like maybe it's still the color of the batter, then that's when you're just going to cook it on that side and then flip it again. So you can flip it multiple times. It doesn't really matter. It's just cooking the pancake all the way through so that when you bite into it, you don't taste like the batter, like the liquid batter, and that it's kind of a solid. So that's that. So after you cook it, obviously... Oh, actually, I forgot to mention, you can also put cinnamon in it, which tastes really good. So this is ground cinnamon, which I'll write that. Cinnamon. So you can put ground cinnamon in it for some extra flavor. Kind of like cinnamon pancakes, which are really good. And then afterwards, you're going to put syrup on it. So this is syrup. Does everybody know what syrup is?
No.
No. Okay.
Sweetener.
Yeah, it's a sweetener. I don't know who said that. I think Mark. Okay. Thanks, Mark. Yeah, so it's a sweetener. So it's basically just sugar mixed with corn syrup, water, maple syrup. It's really, really sweet, and it tastes really good on
For
pancakes.
taste.
What? What was that? Who said taste?
I met.
Oh, Madi? Okay. Yeah, so yeah, it gives it a better taste. So usually people put butter on their pancakes. They also put this syrup. This is very common to put on your pancakes. You can also put chocolate chips in pancakes, which are really good too. But like I said, it's a lot easier. It's a lot easier showing you guys. So maybe not this week or next week. I'm not sure when, but like in the near future, just keep your eyes out because I'm going to try and get the kitchen so that I can cook pancakes and show you guys how you actually make them. And then maybe one day you guys can make pancakes. I don't know. Has anybody ever heard of this brand before, Bisquick? Has anybody heard of
No.
this?
No.
No.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I heard before.
Who's heard of it before?
Me.
Who's me, Mohammed?
Yeah.
Okay. And you've heard of it because like where did you hear of it?
We know, in a market, there is a market that brings the West merchandise from your countries and like this
Ah.
in our country. So
Okay.
I know it. I saw it before, but I
Okay.
didn't try it.
How much does it cost?
How much does the batter cost?
Yes.
Chris, how much was this? Like something like this. This we got at like a. Have you guys heard of the store Costco?
No.
No. Okay. Costco
Yeah.
is like it's a really big store and they sell product. They sell large quantities of products for a lot cheaper. So this isn't your average size pancake mix box. It's a lot bigger. So let's see. It's about 6 pounds of pancake mix or 2.72 kilograms. So this is bigger than normal, but this one costs, I think it was $8.
Great.
Yeah, so it's not too expensive, and I mean, for 155 pancakes, it's a pretty good deal.
Yes.
So we've had this. I think that we've had this for like 2 months, and we've only used it twice. So yeah, it lasts a long time. But if you don't have Bisquick in your country, I know that you can buy it on Amazon. I just looked it up. Or you can also make it from scratch. Either way, if you don't want to order it. I don't have the recipe, but I'm sure if you just typed in like pancake, like how to make pancakes, I'm sure you could find something like a easy recipe. I'm not sure. You probably need like flour, sugar, like baking soda, stuff like that.
Powder, yes.
Yeah, baking powder, stuff like that, and it's really easy to make it. So the link, I put the link in the chat box, and that's just a link to Amazon to buy Bisquick pancake mix. So you can see the prices of it. It varies. I mean, like here's one 96 ounces, which is the same as this box. So online it's $12. It looks like so. So it just varies on where you buy it. Yes, Alice said, or I could mail you guys some of my own pancake mix, but I don't know how well that would go. But yeah, so you guys should definitely, if you have time, maybe look up a pancake recipe, try it for yourself, and then in the future try and look for the class that I'll be teaching on pancake mix. But since we do have a half an hour left, we can just talk about breakfast foods, and what we can do is you guys will go through again. So I know you guys said that most of you eat eggs, but maybe if you weren't to eat eggs, if you were to eat something else, what you might eat, or what maybe a typical breakfast food or even lunch food might be of your country. So we'll start from the very left, which we have Anil. What's either something different that you can eat for breakfast that people eat but maybe you don't eat, or what's maybe a food like maybe an exotic food or a really different food that you have in your country in Turkey?
Maybe in breakfast.
Breakfast, yeah.
We have a traditional breakfast food
Okay.
and something. Its name's menemen.
Can you write it on the Burbling chat, please?
Yes, and
Okay, there we go.
it's have tomato, onion,
Tomato, onion,
Cheese.
cheese too.
eggs, and paper.
And paper. What do you mean paper? Pepper. Pepper. That's what you mean.
Pepper. Yes. That's right.
Uh-huh. Okay. So this looks like it. Can you see the picture?
It's so delicious.
Yes, that's
Oh wow, it looks really delicious. So can you say those ingredients one more time? So eggs, tomato, pepper, onion,
Onion. Yes.
and anything else?
cheese.
Cheese. Wow. Okay.
It's
That looks-
your choice.
Cheese is okay if you want. That looks really delicious. And so, how often do you eat this for breakfast?
How often? It's maybe 2-3 times.
2-3 times a week. And how
Yes.
long does it take to make?
10 minutes, I think.
10 minutes. Oh wow.
Yes.
Okay. Huh.
It's
Maybe
easy.
it's easy. Okay. Maybe one time I'm going to try and start doing some cooking lessons. So maybe one time after I cook pancakes, we can all cook. How do you pronounce it? Menemen? Menemen?
Menemen.
Menemem. Maybe one time we can all cook menemem together. That'd be cool.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Thank you. So, okay, next we have Erdem. So I know you're from Turkey too, but maybe is there something else?
Same. Anıl. Menemen.
Menemem. Okay, menemem. Okay, cool. Is there any other food maybe from Turkey that you'd like to share that's maybe not breakfast? Maybe it's something that's from lunch or dinner?
I think so.
Yeah? Oh, you don't think so?
Maybe-
Yeah. Anything? Maybe I'm trying to think of Turkish food. Anil, can you help him out? Can you think of any from Turkey?
What kind of food?
Just any food, any kind of food that
Kebabs also. Kebabs.
kebab. So okay, how do you spell that?
Kebab. Döner kebab.
KAB.
Oh, I got it. There we go. Oh, okay, wait. Okay, let's see. Okay, so I'm gonna pull up a picture of this. And so, can you explain maybe a little bit about this food? When do you eat it?
It's also lunch.
Lunch. Okay. Is this it?
It's fast food, something like that.
Turkish fast food.
Yes,
Turkish fast
food.
And so, what's it called?
Döner.
Doner.
Yes.
And so, what does it usually consist of?
Consist.
Yeah. So, like, what's in it? So it looks like we have tomatoes, onions.
Yes, it's very thin meat and tomatoes, onion.
Tomato, onion.
Yes. But your choice is. In it.
Ah, okay. Yes. So it depends on what you want. Okay. Interesting. Cool.
Doner is a thin meal.
Is it a thin meal? So like a small meal?
Yes.
Well, like what do you mean thin?
I
Like
can't explain.
like for people who want to be thin, or no? No, that's a bad no. Fast food. Okay. Probably the opposite of that. It's like a probably small meal, right? That's what you're trying to say.
Yes. Look the right side picture. Right. Very right.
Okay. What do you want me to write?
No. Picture. This pictures is
Oh. Okay.
Doner pictures. Right.
Down.
Right. One right. And it's it.
Oh, it's really thin meat.
Yes.
That's what you're trying to say. Okay, yeah. So it looks like you have a big thing of meat, and you kind of just slice off little pieces.
Yes. Slice of professional
okay.
cooker.
It's like
Professional.
shawarma.
Shawarma. What is that?
Shawarma. It's
Shawarma.
the same maybe, but maybe in their language have different name.
Oh, okay, okay.
It's the
Shawarma.
same.
Okay. Wow, cool. So that's like a lunch food. That looks really good. Cool. Thanks, guys. Okay, Hernan, are you there?
Yes.
Okay, so what's maybe a breakfast food or food you would like to share with us that where are you from actually?
I'm from Colombia.
Colombia, okay, okay. And what's maybe a breakfast food or maybe a typical Colombian food that we might not know about?
Breakfast?
Sure, breakfast, lunch, dinner, anything.
Okay, and breakfast. Here uh, we breakfast eggs,
Uh-huh.
bread,
Bread, okay.
arepa,
Okay.
chocolate, chocolate,
Chocolate, okay.
chocolate.
Uh-huh.
Uh, it is typical.
Typical. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Breakfast.
Interesting. Okay,
But
cool.
uh, but this depend.
It depends. Okay. Yeah. Okay, cool. Thanks for sharing. Jose, you're from Peru, right?
Yes, from Peru.
From Peru.
We have a typical food. Its named ceviche.
Ceviche. Okay.
Let me share. Yeah, let me share my screen.
Okay.
Can you see now?
No.
Oh,
If you want, I can bring it up.
Okay, please. Some imagine from ceviche.
Ceviche. Okay.
Yeah,
So,
it's no that one.
like this one?
That's
No,
ceviche.
yes, that's a spell.
Oh, okay. I think I've had this before.
Yes, it's based on raw fish cooked by lemon juice, and it's with some onions, maybe potatoes, corn, but it's basically raw fish cooked by lemon juice, and it's spicy as well.
Spicy as well. Wow, that looks really delicious. And so that's ceviche is
Very spicy.
very spicy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, but you can control that. You
Yeah,
can tell that to the cooker.
Yeah, you can tell the cook like, hey, I don't like spicy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Overall for the tourists.
Yeah, yeah. Ceviche. Okay. Cool. Awesome. That looks really good. Okay, Mark,
Yes.
what's a food you'd like to share with us?
Beside the oatmeal, I like also to eat eggs, but a typical breakfast in Serbia is burek. It's called burek.
Can you write it on the side, please?
Yes. I think it's also typical in Turkey.
In Turkey as well.
Yes.
Yes.
Huh, okay. Let's see what that looks like.
It's like a pie with meat, or it can be sweet or with some apples or like that. Yes.
Okay, so look here. It looks like here's one with meat.
Yes.
So
It's very greasy, but people like to eat them. Greasy,
okay.
I don't know.
Yeah, greasy sounds right, I think. It looks greasy by the piece of, I don't know, paper that it's on. Yeah, so it looks like here's all the grease. Okay, cool. So that's burke, and you're from Serbia, right?
Serbia, yes.
Serbia, okay. So here's a few different kinds. Huh. Interesting. And so you said that you think that Turkey has something similar?
I think that we have it from Turkey.
Oh, you think that it's originally from Turkey?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, it looks like they have something very, very similar. Huh. Interesting. Cool. Okay, thanks. Hola, are you there? Hola?
Yes,
Okay, it does not. Okay. Where are you from?
I'm from Egypt.
Egypt. Okay, cool. And what is maybe an Egyptian food? It could be breakfast, it could be lunch, dinner. What is a typical Egyptian food that you maybe like to share with us?
Uh, in Egypt, we eat beans
Beans.
and tamaya for breakfast.
Uh-huh.
Okay, but it's kind of heavy. So we eat for breakfast egg and cheese and
Egg and
bread.
cheese. And bread. Okay. Cool.
Okay,
That
and
sounds.
milk.
Uh-huh. That sounds like very, very typical breakfast. Is there any food that you eat that is specific to Egypt though? Like maybe a
Yeah,
cultural
I
food?
said full and beans and tamaya.
Can you write that and then I can find a picture so we can show everybody what that looks like?
Okay.
Okay.
I write it to the chat box.
Yeah, the chat, the
In
verbling chat.
no, not the verbing chat box. To the chat box of Hangout. Google.
Okay, let's see if I can pull that up real quick.
Okay.
Here it is. Okay. Let's see if I can.
Here.
Okay, let's see. Okay, I'll pull that up real quick. And then maybe you can explain a little bit more. Okay, so here, enter. Okay, ooh, so it looks like falafel.
Yes, it's falafel, but we call it here in Egypt tamaya.
What is it called?
Tamaya.
Taumeya.
Yes.
Ah, okay. It's really delicious. So maybe for those who don't know, could you explain what it's made of?
It's made of beans. It's like hamburger, but made of beans.
Ah, it's like a hamburger but made of beans. So
Yeah.
it's
Vegetarians.
vegetarians. Yeah, exactly. I was gonna say that. Uh-huh.
Yes.
Ah, okay. Wow, that's really cool. So, no,
That's
sorry, continue.
what people eat for breakfast in Egypt.
This is for
But
breakfast.
Yes, but it's heavy. It's heavy meal.
Heavy meal. Yeah, okay. So you probably, how many falafels do you think a person will eat? Do you think they'll eat 5 or 2?
Boys eat a lot of falafel, maybe 10 in Egypt.
Yeah. Uh-huh. So how many might a boy have? Maybe like 4?
10, maybe 10.
10.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Wow, that is a lot of falafel.
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Vivian, where are you from?
I'm from Rio de Janeiro, Brazil.
Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Okay, cool. So what's maybe a Brazilian food you'd like to share with us today? It can be breakfast, lunch, dinner.
For breakfast, we normally have it's a type of sweet bread. We call it sonho, which means dream. Because it's so good, it's like if you were dreaming.
Wow, okay.
It's like a cake batter filled with, I think it's dulce de leite.
Dulce
It's in
de
Spanish.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how do you spell sonho?
Yes, you just did it.
Oh no, yeah, but how do you spell it?
Oh, okay. Let me write here.
Okay. Galle pinto and scrambled eggs. Interesting. So somebody shared on the chat box. Here they wrote, here in Costa Rica, we used to have breakfast, or we have breakfast probably, with galle pinto and scrambled eggs. Here, I'll pull up while Vivian's typing. Okay, there it is, sonho.
Sonho. That's really good.
Sonho. Okay. So let me pull that up, and we can see what that looks like. Sonyal food.
It's because Sonyo is dream also, so you're gonna find many. No,
Okay.
that's not Sonyo.
That's not Sonyal?
No, it's the little cakes on the right.
Right here?
Yes.
Okay. So Sonia, those look like we have those something similar at least. They're little donuts. They're mini donuts. I can't
Yes,
think of the name.
The donuts are fried, right?
No, I think they're just baked like in a donut shop.
Oh.
I'm trying to think of
like that.
yeah, but I mean they look the same. Like oh, do they have filling in them?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. So we have something kind of similar. It's called like donuts with custard filling. So I'll write that on the chat for you guys. With custard filling. Interesting. So those look really delicious. All right. Uber. Can you hear us? Uber. Okay, it sounds like he cannot hear us. Okay, so we have about 13 minutes left. So, thank you guys all for sharing. So I'm going to share maybe a few foods that I've tasted while I was abroad. So, when I went to Panama, I don't know if any of you have ever heard of this, but I had these things called patacones. Has anybody ever heard of those?
No.
No. Okay. Patacones. So they look like this.
Sounds like Spanish.
It is. Yes. It's in Spanish. Yeah. Because I had it in Panama, and what they are is they're fried plantains. So you guys are probably asking what a plantain is. It's like it's a different type of a banana. So I'm gonna show you real quick. Plantains. I think I spelled that wrong. So these are plantains. They look like bananas. I think it actually might be a synonym for banana. I'm not 100% sure like what the difference is between bananas and plantains, if there is one. It might be just a type of banana, but usually they're like a greenish color. So patacones are they're fried plantains, so you might get like the frying pan that I showed you. And just fry them up. I'm not sure what the ingredients are, but they're really delicious. They kind of taste like French fries.
We have that in Brazil.
Oh, you do? What are they called?
Yes. It's called fried bananas. It's because it's a different variety of bananas. We call that banana da terra.
Banana da terra. Okay.
Yes.
Wow, that's cool. I'm trying to think of what else. I think I might have a picture I can show you guys, because when I was in Spain, there was let's see, I might have it down here.
Can you listen to me now, Joe?
Yes, Uber. Okay. You're here.
Yeah, hello. I wanted to share with you the paisa tray.
How do you spell that?
I'm going to write it.
Okay.
Paisa tray. I think it's something like that.
Okay. Did you share it?
In Spanish, it's la bandeja paisa.
Okay.
Me too.
How about I type it in Spanish then to get a better image? So what's it called?
Share it. In Spanish, it's la bandeja paisa.
La bandeja. Me too. Sounds like somebody has the verbling window open, which could be me.
Yeah.
So what's it called?
Maybe
So is this it? La bandeja paisa?
Yes, that is.
Paisa.
Yes.
So what is it exactly? It looks like you have beans.
It has sausage, ripe plantain slices. Rice.
Okay.
Beans. Arepa.
Arepa. What's arepa?
Arepa, that is something we made here with corn.
So it looks like kind of like a corn tortilla.
Yes.
Well, the arepa is what you can see down the chicharrón.
Down the chicharrón. What is chicharrón?
My God, it's very difficult for me to show you that. Is there anybody who can help me to say chicharrón in English?
Is it sausage?
Sausage is chorizo.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to look for chicharrón.
Let's see if I can find a picture of chicharrón. How do you spell it?
Well, I'm going to write it.
Like, okay, I think here we go. Chicharrón, right? Looks like fried calamari.
Chicharrón. This is something like pork.
Pork. Is it fried?
Yeah, it's fried.
Ah, okay. Huh. Interesting.
And it's delicious. Although many people don't eat it because they say that chicharrón is dangerous because some people say it contains or has bacteria that can makes us ill, or I don't know how to say, que nos pueda enfermar.
Yes, exactly. It can make us ill. It can make us sick.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Thanks, Ubed. Okay, so we have a few minutes left. Has anybody ever heard of starfruit?
Joe.
Yes.
How do you say tajada de plátano maduro? Ripe banana slices.
Those sound like patacones, like ripe bananas, that are fried, I think.
Yes.
Okay, those sound like what I just showed, which were the patacones, which I don't know how. I think they're just fried plantains. Has anybody heard of this though? Starfruit.
The ripe slices are different to patacon because, well, many people make the patacon with ripe plantain. But it is more usual or common with green plantain.
With green plantain.
And the ripe slices, the ripe banana slices are with the ripe plantain.
Okay. Huh. Cool. Interesting.
Starfruit is called graviola in Brazil.
Graviola. Huh,
Yeah.
That's really cool. Has anybody else ever heard of this?
This is the first time I saw this fruit.
Really?
Yes.
I think here in Colombia there is called carambolo.
Carabolo. Okay, I think in Panama it's called cereza china. So this is it. So this is it, starfruit, and I guess it's only grown in certain parts of the world, but it's really delicious. It kind of tastes like an apple.
Yes, it's a tropical fruit.
Yeah. Or what about the fruit papaya? Has everybody had papaya?
Yes.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, papaya is also another tropical fruit. I know it's grown in Hawaii, and it's grown in
Brazil.
Brazil, Mexico. Has anybody never had this before? Harun, have you had this? Can you hear us, Harun? Or Erdem, have you had this in Turkey?
Shawarma.
Shawarma. So you have had it?
Here in Papaya there is very common. There are many of those trees.
In Colombia?
Yes.
Ah, okay.
People don't eat that a lot. That is like to say garbage.
Oh, really? Huh. Well, I think it's really delicious. I heard it's also, you can use it for a lot of other things. Like
In
I think
Holy
you,
Week, women use that for making
for making what?
sweet.
Sweet. Ah, okay. Cool. That's really cool. Is there anything else anybody would like to share? I mean, we only have 4 minutes, so Anil, is there anything else you'd like to share from Turkey?
I think so. No.
No? Okay.
Okay.
Bermil, where are you from?
Dominican Republic.
Dominican Republic.
Yes.
Okay. So this class is about to close, but right now we're just sharing just any kind of foods that may be specific to your country. So is there anything you'd like to share, and I can pull up an image of it?
Well, in my country we eat arroz con habichuela, rice, beans, and meat.
Rice, bean, and meat.
Yes,
Okay.
it's the flat of the country.
Ah, okay, okay.
It's very delicious.
Yes.
Cool. That's really cool.
I have
Okay.
a question.
Yes, question.
Yes, I've been talking to another people from all over the world, and no one knows what acerola is. I know it's a fruit. It's very common in Brazil. I'm gonna type it
Okay.
so you can. Maybe you know its name.
Acerola. I've never heard of it. Has anybody heard of it?
Nope.
It's kind of sour.
Okay. Let's see if I can pull it up for everybody real quick.
And one acerola has more vitamin C than a whole orange.
Wow. No, I've never. Has anybody ever seen this before or heard of this? Acerola.
It's like some kind of cherry.
Cherry, yes.
No, but it's very different from cherry. It's very, very different from cherry.
Is it only grown in Brazil?
Well, now I kind of think it's grown in Brazil because no one knows it.
Nobody knows of it?
Yes. And I have a tree of that in my house.
Wow, lucky you. That's so cool.
That seems to be small tomato.
No, it's not a small tomato.
Acerola.
It's
And
so
so,
red.
what does it taste like? Does it taste like an orange? I mean, can you taste, like the vitamin?
No.
No?
I don't know how to compare it. It's very sour.
Very sour. Huh.
Yes. And it's great to make juice out of it.
Great to make juice. Okay, wow, cool. That's really cool. Thank you for sharing that. Is there anything else? So, are there any other questions before we end this class? No, any, they can be any kind of questions. Grammar, anything.
No.
Nope. Okay.
No.
Alright guys, well, it's that time to end the session. Thank you all for coming. I hope you learned a little bit about how to make pancakes, and I hope in the future I can actually make pancakes with you, and maybe we can also make some other foods, like maybe some Turkish food or Brazilian, anything.
Joe, the best teacher. Oh my god.
Nice to meet you too. Thank you for coming.
Thank
Have a nice day.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
See you later.
Assalamu alaikum.